Hey everyone, yeah, I've been riding this thing around and having a good time. This is 73 R75/5, 424 miles since I did the top end, and I'm kind of doing a drive and sort. And yeah, it's not done telling me what it wants, which these bikes definitely do. So anyway, I was riding, I should say, and I was really close to my house, which is nice. So I kind of was like at cruising throttle, like kind of in this area. And when I let off, just kind of in this area, I got basically a vibration. And if, out of place. So, if something like that happens, pay attention. And, I've been fighting a vibration problem on this. Some of my other videos, I've been sticking lead in here. I redid the timing. I've balanced the carburetors. The top end has been redone because I had a 14% compression differential between the two. This side was more trashed. So yeah, been going through the bike and enjoying it, which I don't mind driving and sorting. So anyway, I heard a big clunk. And yeah, I thought it felt like a shaft in the transmission broke in half. I mean, it was bad. And, but things happen. The thing is, was should I try and get it home? And I limped it home. I was only a few blocks away, so it didn't, so it was still running. So I figured it might have been the splines in the back, or something went out on the transmission. No idea. But I figured I'd start easy, and I just kind of went to where the drive shaft bolts onto the transmission. And there's a boot right here. And yeah, I felt the bottom of the boot and I felt the bolt. So anyway, that's what happened. I had a bolt come loose. So then I pulled back this cover. Ooh, let me go down. And I found two bolts were out. So that was not so nice. So anyway, I just kind of rotate the wheel and, they kind of go in here. So I ordered new ones. These weren't going back in, so these kind of got maybe hit by the yoke over here, which is fine. Look okay. These are probably original. Someone took them apart and didn't Loctite them. This has the lock washer, which the new ones don't use. I did have to use one of the ones was down in here, and the other one I had to use the magnet and kind of fish it out. The other two were loose. So anyway, what I've been doing was using some brake cleaner, getting the holes clean. And from here, you could see there's where it bolts in. I just have to line this up like that. So I'll get a Q-tip and clean it out again. Got my Loctite here somewhere. And as soon as FedEx comes, I'll put it back together. It doesn't seem like that hard of a job. And yeah, I got my little syringe to fill this up, which by the way, I had to drain that once again. I guess more the merrier. So I kind of have all my stuff here. Brake cleaner, my gear oil, everything I need to finish the job. A 10mm, although I did order the tool that I could use a torque wrench. So maybe I'll see how it goes once I, get the bolts. Anyway, hopefully this makes the vibration go away. I'm hoping. Because this is supposed to be a nice, smooth engine. Being a flat engine. And, you should just have the rocking motion back and forth, which should just be a big thump. It shouldn't have like a tingle. So I'm sure the tingle was from that. But knock on wood. Anyway, that's where I'm at. I will report back when the bolts are in. Talk to you later. And I'm back. Well, FedEx finally came. They tapped out yesterday because of bad weather. So this would already be done. But it was lightning, so can't fault them for that. Anyway, these are the new bolts with 12-point, 10mm. It already has some thread locker on it. And I will be putting more thread lock on it. And I got this tool, and yeah, 25 to 27 foot-pounds. I don't think you really need it. You know, I saw some videos on YouTube just, you know, that this would be really unable to go beyond the torque spec. But I'm going to use my torque wrench. So anyway, I got some Q-tips. I left one bolt is still in here, one of the loose ones. One of the two remaining, just to keep it located. And I'm going to do some more brake clean. I want that clean, clean, clean. I want really want this stuff to work. I want the thread lock to keep those bolts in place. I don't want to do it again. So I'm going to shoot some of this in there. And then I'm going to shoot some of that on Q-tips. I'm going to get those threads clean. And that is my game plan. We'll see how it goes. Pretty clean. Okay, I call that a win. All right, I'm going to bolt this up. They say a drop will do it. Well, maybe more than a drop will help. Well, it is tight working in here, so I'm just using my 10mm on the closed end, and you know, get it started with your finger. Be careful not to strip them. That's the angle's down a little bit. So what I did was I did leave one bolt in of the stock bolts. That one's here on the top, and I tightened it a little bit. If it's loose, it'll be hard to locate these bolts. So you kind of need to have a couple threads out. If you ever want to replace these bolts, man, I do it one at a time. But anyway, it's slow going because it's just, you don't have a lot of arc here. There is one little cool thing that they give you is, I don't even know you can see it here, but there's a little divot like right here where it scoops out like that so you can get the bolt in. So anyway, I'm moving forward with this. Hey, so sorry for the noise in here. It's very hot here in South Florida. So got my fan and AC running. Anyway, this Duralast tool works very good. So yeah, get it started with your fingers, then use your 10mm like that to get it cinched up, and when you're ready to torque, that will fit right in. So anyway, what I'm going to do is get this boot on and fill her back up with oil, and then I like to ride. That's what I will be doing. Catch you on the next video.